Welcome back to the prologue day 3 of Glitch City with participating in the hashtag Daily Valhalla. So let's get started on day 3 because the first 2 days were the best. Sunday, December 11th. Hey, that's today. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time! Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about a guild or something? Trust me, of all my worries, guild is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Let's start from page 6, actually. Okay, I did do that. Did you drive Monopolize Neon District? 2 more. Carmenite Dreams, Skyline. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Dio. Dio. Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your face, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fridge beer. Alright, coming right up. Wait. If they're both getting drunk, who is a designated driver? 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be a corgi, right? A beer and a fridge beer. One Adeline, mixed Asian. There you go. Here. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No. Well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird. For starters, there's the fact that she only told me we're being booked more before we open. Plus, she seemed completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh, well, thinking about... Wait. That's legal in this world and you need a license for it? That's crazy. Glitch City is crazy. Oh well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious, what does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time though, it's actually spent in simulations. Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances of failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to other clients. Dogs, that. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. They are chasing me, man. Who? The cabbages, man. The goddamn cabbages. They are everywhere. They are out for my rump. Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay then. A big blue fairy. I keep thinking B is part of the thing. Blue fairy. Wait, it is part of the thing. Oh my god. Alright, you want a big one. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of these. And let's get you a little drunk. Aged mix. Here. Thanks. Very nice of you. Third bark day. I get it, because it's the third day of the prologue, third bark day, third day of the corgis. I see what you did there. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. This feedback wants a gut punch. Should we give him a big one or a normal one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One optional aged and here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born in the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you a racist? Are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like the other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why do you worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics, I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it in this way. If you lost an arm and replace it with a mechanical arm, so exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse if you decided to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between the prosthetic and an enhancement replacement versus our enhancements. I'm similar opinion about limbs replacing the factory parts with kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of get better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what's suggested to you that what she had was it? Why can't I read that? If she had a bias, I wouldn't count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it. I was reparative factor looking to your ideologist. They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, piece of scrap. Your wiki might resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seems to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. They Oh my god, sorry. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? All I'm at is saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses, which somehow means your body, your choice. If they're not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't see I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not 12-year-old belonging me hating someone because of their look like. I look like? Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. That's smart. Are you taking an order? I think I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. Beater. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. What? You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about the other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. This pup wants something sweet. Start a piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Next. Here you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will. Don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than the pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like to the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point in discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot. Oh my god. She's like a little child. It's like when you say poop and then she just giggles. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh well, please service either pile driver or Bleeding Jane. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. Pile driver and or Bleeding Jane. Let's do both. Bleeding Jane. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All plenty. Sitting there with a drink today. And a pile driver. Pile driver. 3 from extract. 3 this, 4 this. 1 this. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding. Wise choice. No complaints here. How did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy idea working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny, and they just like make you smile. This one's in. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. Dude, no, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. No, maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You only see them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and then clogging their sphincters if they eat their own dental floss. I might be the veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boons and vaginas, then all you see are issues you must fix. At least they are acute issues. Depends, gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preference. I was tired about your job. Oh yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with it. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with the corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you take at the company. So she's into this dude. Oh, she doesn't even have her jacket on. I thought she takes it off when she's drunk. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can come in issue, you know? Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why you should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take you too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than you think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible because a couple of these dog families are dependent on their paychecks. Wait. The dogs are making... The owners are making the dogs work? And they're just sitting their asses at home? Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. Dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back, still not able to take his medicine, says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually a commonplace, isn't it? Villains being never able to leave the guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved this car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Oh, okay. That statement didn't make sense until I read the will as a will. Yeah, that one. How did he become a Lillian's guardian? He filled a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do background testing if they deem him useful. They give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lillian you're taken care of. You have to watch over it until they can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lillian wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and lottery all go into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lillians could be of the same model, but they'll grow completely different depending on their guardian. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating that they're more fit in the position than the original. This happens when the guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up your claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spread out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs, but if you can, I apologize. I worked in the department for some time. Coming to the SSC, it's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender? I don't know, I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money shredder, listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just, I was chasing my tail, now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright, the dog wants anything. I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. He was chasing his tail, so he seems... Did you show us favorite beer? It's a brand. Bubbly drink. Maybe cobalt rabbit? Bubbly is burning though. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Age next. Here. Whew, that's better. Thanks, punk. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they are corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't that half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that her tapestry of muscles were hanging under her armor. I prefer more thicker looking girls though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me? What? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. I'm not much of a dog person actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named 4, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird, I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it 4? 4 is a little I met some time ago. For that, never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it ass tag. I bet when you have 4 play, it's quite the sight, eh? You so lively something if your 4 shadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? We need to calm down with the whole fun-hating stuff. But to move away from this whole foreground. What is that? Rescue fantasy you mentioned before. You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drugged out girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Bear the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. What do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if that main character is a muscular man? I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid, all in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure how it works. Trust me. When I'm tense and angry, you're right. I feel the thought. Anyways, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor and they're being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a blue light actually. Make that 2, please. Sure. 2 blue lights. Blue lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 powdered. 2, 1, 2, 3. 8 dogs. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 powdered delta. 2 of this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 8 and on the lost. 4 is a lot. Do this, do that. Here you go. Here, thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient human in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient. You have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so I see. Seems there's more to it than just that though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that could stand Betty. She's really a nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping, so you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a huge box. Anything happen? Your dog in the bathroom got angry and his reflection in the mirror charged. He don't tell me he broke it. Luckily nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They're surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I already do this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty Mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Sigh. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking for someone's help always feels like you're walking on a horror full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead, and what's starting as a legitimate fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry about it, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their home. You seem to really like talking to your clients like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in a crowd places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you realize the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all those kind of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, most people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still the decent folks out there. I'm not decent? You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure, go ahead. Gruff bucket. Quick, a beer. Okay. He wants something, anything. He's also in a hurry. Well, didn't he said quick beer? Did Jill not get it? He said beer. He doesn't anything else big or anything. Here. Thanks. Now, boom. Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. What? Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it and go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate puns. Hey, bartender. Oh no. Hey, your dom has a funny name. Don't say. Oh, she already drank. She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of an alcohol tolerance. Bartender. I want to make a toast to my good friend, the robot here. Probably the only robot thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers. You're not holding a drink. Give me one, bartender. Isn't that your job? I mean, I need a beer, a big one. Alright. She wants a big beer. Should I give her more alcohol? Let's do it. Let's do it for the meme, for the wine, you know? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy went sober and a sweetheart went drunk. It seems like she's been like this ever since her university years. You make it sound like those were decades ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyways, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyways, humans can actively look for things that make them feel lighthearted? Why would they leave some poison and potentially poisonous food, like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy someone needs to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens. Where's Jan? They even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robots. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilum. Lilum always sound too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DTO1D, a social development robot. Is that like the DFC 720s? 72s? No, DFC 72s are designed to be physically human as possible in order to blend in with the humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work women. Why must you be cursed to... I can't read. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you were born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty has meant you're more deeply adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice, that's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Limbs can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter, you're still special to me, no matter what kind of robot you are. Little. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Linums, I meant Linum, they should be able to marry dogs too. Bartender, that's me I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog, mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Linums, why shouldn't they be allowed to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoid. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey? I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Surely they have the cognitive abilities of a 7-year-old, but they can drink, talk, booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old kid? We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it. Remember, Linum human marriages were the only sanction in the Linum machine full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a ways to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Try applying to human ideas like marriages to a dog, like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore. You get me? See, the X says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you even start thinking about dogs in a horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs or monkeys or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. They wanted you suddenly start talking about dogs to human marriage. It's just I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit, as in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Even if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all this shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all these human flaws to Linums. I heard something about that. It said that by giving Linums the same kind of weakness humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder exactly how why can't I say this word? I know how to say it. Anatomically correct are you? I can't read. Not the thing I know, you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice, Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. I go to sleep in the car. We are almost done here. But, Mom. Go. Bye, Bartender. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow. I would be afraid of... If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready. If you'll excuse me. Good luck. Wyvern Lumber. He's back. Hey! We're closing. Damn it. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. We're taking our leave, Bartender. Thank you for providing us such great service on such short notice. That's my job. Were you interesting too? Well, thank you. Oh, you were interesting too. I'll make sure to tell the other associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back, or that we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday about how hasn't been bringing in much income in these last few months, which means that we have the risk of being wiped off the map. That's how it ends? That's how the prologue ends? She just leaves us with that without Jill saying anything? Alright. Well, I guess tomorrow we'll play the first day of the Glitch City Valhalla. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Participate in the hashtag Valhalla on Twitter. And come back tomorrow. Watch me play this game. Bye.